to get prepared to start going through the home buying process. So you need to look at your credit information, know where your credit score is, know where your debts are. You need to know how much money you have. The biggest question that always asks is, and when you're filling out a questionnaire, is how much assets do you have? And that question is usually always left blank, but it's a very important question that usually we've got to go back and ask that question to continue the review of a questionnaire for an application for the home buying process, because we need to know, how much do you have for down payment? How much do you have for closing costs? Do you need down payment assistance? Is your situation going to have reserves, and do you have retirement accounts? So knowing how much you have in assets, and knowing assets is how much money is in your bank account, how much money is in your retirement accounts. After you've looked through your credit, know how much money you have that you can put towards down payment and closing costs. You need to have a budget. You need to know how much you are willing to spend on a monthly basis, because sometimes I can pre-approve you for however much you want, but it only matters how much you can afford. If you can't afford the monthly payment, then we don't need to be looking at that price point. So if you're trying to get ready to get yourself a pre-approval for the home buying process, take a look at your credit, read it, study it, get familiar with it. Gather all the documents so you know how much you have in assets for down payment and closing costs. Set yourself a budget for what you're comfortable spending on a monthly basis. I encourage you to also set a budget for all of your other stuff, tracking how much you're spending, tracking, through an app, through a spreadsheet, through your banking app, whatever you're most comfortable with, but know where your money's going. Are you spending money on eating out? Are you spending money on shopping, entertainment, necessities? Where does your money go each month? That's what you need to know, so you know how much you are comfortable spending on a monthly basis on your mortgage payment. So if you're trying to start getting ready to get pre-approved, go through your credit, go through your bank statements, know what your budget is, and then it also helps if you have all of your previous income documentations like W-2s and pay stubs.